So I'm standing here on Billionaires Row, where the average price of an apartment is just about $9.8 million. In this video, I'm going to show you what it's actually like to live here on Billionaires Row in New York City. Now, Billionaires Row is a set of ultra-luxury residential skyscrapers constructed or still in development right along the southern end of Central Park in Manhattan. The boundaries of Billionaires Row extend from Park Avenue on the east to Columbus Circle in the west, right along 57th Street. Now, several of these buildings are in the super tall category, which means they're taller than 1,000 feet or 300 meters, and they are among the tallest buildings in the entire world. The towers that make up Billionaires Row include 157th, which was built in 2014 and is 75 stories tall. This was the first of the super tall skyscrapers, and it's nicknamed the Billionaires Building. Then you have 432 Park Avenue, which was completed in 2015 and is 85 stories tall. Next up is 53 West 53rd Street. Now, this is technically not on Billionaires Row, but it's included in this group of super tall skyscrapers, and this was completed in 2019 and rises 77 floors above Manhattan. Then we have 111 West 57th Street, which was completed in 2021, rising a whopping 91 floors. And finally, we have Central Park Tower, which is the tallest of the Billionaires Row skyscrapers, rising 95 floors up, completed in 2021 at a cost of $3 billion. Ironically enough, the people who live in these towers usually go from their apartment into an Uber, then off to their destination, and then back to their apartment. But for those billionaires who like to get their steps in, there's tons of great things to do in walking distance from Billionaires Row. You can check out the nearby world-famous Plaza Hotel, the ultra-exclusive Russian Tea Room, go for a run in the vast oasis that is Central Park, head to Carnegie Hall to catch some tunes, and of course, check out all the high-end retail shopping on 5th Avenue. Billionaires Row is essentially New York City's monopoly board for the uber-wealthy, both international and domestic titans of industry who essentially come together here to work, play, and do lots of shopping. For instance, in January of this past year, billionaire hedge fund manager Ken Griffin broke the record for the most expensive home ever sold in the US when he bought a $238 million penthouse at 220 Central Park South. Today we're showing you what an average apartment looks like here on Billionaires Row. We're actually heading up to the 45th floor of this building right here, 157, also known as the Billionaires Building. So welcome to Unit 45C. Now, this apartment was going for $16 million. The price has been cut down to $13 million. So this is as close as you get to an average apartment. And mind you, it's all relative. Average apartment here on Billionaires Row. Some stats on this apartment: it has 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms. It's 3,466 square feet of enormous luxury living space here on Billionaires Row. So come on in, and entering this apartment, the first thing you see is floor-to-ceiling window with a view of Central Park, and this is why this apartment costs $13 million. You have this sea of green that is Central Park. Now, here in the entryway, I want to point out that all the staging in this apartment is by Covet House. You have this awesome street lamp coming out of this full-length mirror here. So come on in from the entryway. You have your guest wing off to my right, and if you cut in front of me, this is your gallery hallway here in this $13 million apartment on Billionaires Row. And we're just gonna go to the main attraction. We're gonna come back here and go through all these rooms off this gallery hallway. But welcome to your great room here in 157, the 45th floor. Check this out. This grand salon is enormous. You have 3 exposures: your northern, your eastern, and your southern. It is 43 feet in length and over 20 feet in width. And it's entirely surrounded by floor-to-ceiling glass windows, optimizing those views that you pay a premium here for on Billionaires Row. So we're gonna continue the tour on, leaving the grand salon back into the gallery hallway. Speaking of design, I've seen my fair share of luxury listings, and I know that staging can make or break any space. And that's why I'd like to thank Modsy for sponsoring this week's episode. Now, Modsy is an interior design service that combines the expertise and the personalization that you get from working with a real designer, but all from the comfort of your own home. With the power of virtual room design, Modsy delivers highly realistic 3D designs of your exact room, allowing you to virtually try on products and designs before you buy them, in return saving thousands of dollars on furniture that you might not like in your space. And it's as easy as using Modsy's app to scan your room or upload upload photos to the website. Modsy will then use those photos and make an exact 3D replica of your space. There's also an online Modsy style quiz, which you can take to get a better idea of your tastes and preferences. Once you have your perfect design, you can shop the entire room or just a few select pieces using their online checkout all in one place. It's as simple as that. The Modsy team takes care of everything, and all you have to do is enjoy your new space. Make sure to check out the link below for 20% off to start your Modsy journey. Again, thank you Modsy for sponsoring this week's episode. And with that, here is your gourmet eat-in chef's kitchen. You have a door to shut this off in case you are having a chef in here properly preparing your meals. Taking up the majority of the real estate here in the kitchen, you have this granite island which has the waterfall edge. Here is your dual Sub-Zero refrigerator combo. I mean, just look how beautiful this is. I love a nice kitchen. You can really appreciate a nice kitchen. And then you have your refrigerator drawers below, again, dual on either side. Making our way down, you have your wine storage here. Let's actually pop this open. Ooh, nice and chilly in here. Then you have your Miele suite here, your cappuccino maker, your oven, storage above and below. I want to point this out. You actually have your outlets built into the side of the island here, so they're out of way, they're out of sight. No one really likes outlets in a place like this. And then additionally, along this far back wall, you have the granite on the backsplash, the countertop. You have your whole Miele suite here, so a 6-burner cooktop with, I've never seen this, and comment down below if you know what this is. I believe this is a charcoal grill. I'm actually not quite sure. So comment down below if you know what that is. Dual dishwashers, and if you live in the city, you know that having even just one is a rare thing. Here you have two. This beautiful deep set gourmet chef sink, Dornbach fixtures, very expensive. And then on this side here, you have 2 ovens and your warming drawer down below. Off of the island, you have this nice cozy little breakfast moment here, and views to what would be the south. You can see 53 West 53rd Street, looking straight down on 57th Street. I really love this kitchen. I like how clean and open and airy it is, and it really works for the space. So making our way out of the kitchen through this door, we're gonna head back out into that gallery hallway. Off to the left, we're now gonna make our way down the space. Again, this whole home has smart tech built in. Off to the right here, this would be the owner's wing here in this penthouse. I'm gonna keep this shut. You have closets on either side, and then an additional closet ahead of you. And if we make the corner and turn to the right, this is the owner's bedroom here in 157. Could you imagine waking up with the view of Central Park? The view of the park is really the selling point here. Not only that, but it's the privacy, the exclusivity, those views, the access to fine dining, shopping, all right here. And like I mentioned, the majority of people who are actually living here aren't actually living here. They're using these apartments for places to store value. And if they are living here, they're going from their driver to the office to the restaurant and then right back up here. So off of the bedroom area, this is the owner's bathroom. Entering the owner's bathroom, you have these gigantic slabs of Italian marble, which have all been book matched. You have it on the floors and the walls. Beautiful large soaking tub, those views from the tub of Central Park. Here you have your floating vanity with dual sinks. I love the steel frame mirror with the built-in lights on either side. And then additionally, you have frosted glass with those steel frames entering the water closet, and additionally for your walk-in shower, which is pretty damn cozy if I say so myself. Leaving the owner's bathroom, we're gonna head back into that gallery hallway, and directly across the hallway for convenience, this is staged as the children's room. As you can see, you have the prop plane in here. This is probably very, very expensive. I'm not quite sure. I actually do know the entire cost of the staging for this apartment is just about $400,000 just for the furniture. But as you can see, it's a very decent sized second bedroom. So let's head back out into the hallway. At the very end here, this is where the remaining bedrooms are in this penthouse. So off to the left, this one has currently been staged as a home office, but like I mentioned, they all have those ensuite bathrooms. And here is your executive moment on Billionaires Row in your quote, average penthouse. I use the quotes because people in the comments are gonna be like, what, $13 million? It's kind of hard to wrap your head around, but yeah, this is an average apartment. And here's your home office. And then additionally, we have a powder room here connecting these 2 bathrooms with this beautiful onyx here on the backsplash, full-length mirror, cool built-in sink. And this 4th guest bedroom, floor-to-ceiling glass windows with views to the south, almost to see the west for your sunset on Billionaires Row. Comment down below and let me know what other neighborhoods in the city you'd like me to tour next. And with that, I hope you're well watching this, and I'll see you in the next episode.